Just imagine how 2027 election is already being rigged far in advance. Just imagine that. See, if you are a Nigerian and you're still hoping that there's going to be an election in 2027, trust me, you are the only one with that belief and mentality. The rest of us are no longer there. How can Bola Ahmed Tinubu be this wicked, be this heartless? Who is the man that you have just chosen for the next INEC job? Do you guys even know? At least already trending. You guys should know. The man called Ojo, Ami, and Pupita, Peter. I don't know the man name. I just can't call it. Are you aware that he was the lead counsel that defended the rubbish that happened in the 2023 general election? Are you aware? I'm sure most of you don't know. This man was the lead counsel to the legal team that Bola Ahmed Tinubu assembled to defend the nonsense that Mahmoud Yakubu and his INEC organized that they called the election. This is the same man that said it doesn't matter if transmission, as in he led the legal team that made a case against election result being transmitted in real time. Now the man has been handed over this juicy job. Tinubu, we never knew that you were like this. And woe unto those who clap, who always clap for Tinubu, calling him the greatest politician, the master strategist, with fraud like this. No now. It's very unfortunate that over 220 million people are hoping that come 2027, they will go to the ballot and try and vote out this incompetence, this corruption, this hunger and starvation, this poverty, this hardship. They never knew that the man. See, now we could even understand why everybody keep defecting to APC. They keep defecting to APC. They all know the plans. That there will be no further election in Nigeria until further notice. Because the man in charge has come to make sure it stays that way. And Nigerians, you guys have folded your arms. You're going to fold your arms and just watch this nonsense and injustice being done to you guys. The man who defended rubbish, the man who said FCT was not... all the nonsense that happened, the person who led that legal body, legal council, is now in charge of INEC. See, Nigerians, are we not doomed? We are doomed though. Now, to even make it worse, there is something I saw in the news. Specifically, I saw it on Salah Reporter. He said, that's what I'm displaying now. It said, Wike boycott Council of State meetings amid rift as Tinubu snubbed his candidate to appoint Amupiton as INEC chairman. Do you understand that? It is reported that the last council of meeting that was held, where this INEC chairman was announced, Wike was absent because he had grudges. They said Wike has earlier presented a candidate of his choice to the president to be appointed as INEC chairman. Hey. Nigerians, are we not finished? We are finished. Wike wanted to have his lawyer boy as INEC chairman, in addition to the wife being a chief judge in the appeal court. He himself is already playing the role of an equal president in Nigeria, destroying the nation. Is this how much they've taken us for granted? Is this how much these people are taking us for granted? And to even couple with the fact that we are becoming more docile, useless, and inactive against these people is making it all so bad. So for those of you that think Yakubu Mahmoud was the problem, I said before, was he actually the problem? I think with what is coming in now, you guys are truly going to find out that whoever that is being brought in, as long as the system remains the way it is, as long as Tinubu has the right, or the president of Nigeria, whoever he is, have the right to handpick an INEC chairman, the chief justice of the federation, the police IG, and the chief of army staff, in as much as one man have the powers and monopoly to handpick who these persons are, we will never make progress in this country. We will never. Tinubu has picked his loyalist. Wike is angry that his own loyalist wasn't picked. Hey, voila. Nigerian people now don't suffer. We now don't suffer. But in any case, I don't know. Somebody is going to come to my comment section to say Tinubu till 2031. This is not how to achieve that. If you want to prove that your Tinubu is popular, let an INEC be made independent. Let an election be conducted. Because it's obvious that Nigeria have not had an election, and the people in power do not intend to give us an election. And you clamor for people like this. You call them politicians. Now wow, this is terrible. I just saw this and I swear, my heart breaks. My heart breaks. Looking at Nigeria, and there is no hope. Nigerians, it's obvious that without a revolution, this country will never get better. Only a revolution can change this. Peaceful revolution, they want peace. If the government should trigger any violence during the revolution, give it to them. So be it. So be it. If the DSS will now say, okay, Odalo is encouraging, come for me at their house. The same DSS that is toothless against the impunity and injustice happening against over 220 million people. How can Tinubu pick a lawyer, a son that is already corrupt? See, let's assume he was doing his job as a lawyer, but the nonsense he defended, telling the world that it is not mandatory, the law does not make it compulsory that you must transmit in real time, that FCT was not different and require no special status, even when the law clearly said so. That same man you've given a 9 neck and is going to give you a credible election that will unseat Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Nigerians, let's keep sleeping. Whenever we are tired of sleeping, we can wake up. But until then, Odalo is getting tired. Honestly, I'm getting tired of all this rubbish. Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the owner and the king of the coalition called ADC. His Excellency Peter Obi, who have been moving across the length and breadth of Nigeria, trying to get the people to his side so that he can be voted as the next president of Nigeria. The people's president, should I call it that way? The man who I have seen recently to truly have Nigeria and Nigerians at heart, Omoyele Sowore, the leader of the Take It Back movement. Are you all aware that the election you are all warming up to has already been rigged? Are you all aware? Atiku is forming a coalition. Peter Obi is moving. Sowore is already doing his own towards an election that is already being rigged.